Hey, what's up, guys? Nick here with Overage Syndicate, and I got this email. I copied and pasted it from one of my students, and I wanted to share it. I've obviously crossed out her name and stuff, and also where they're working for privacy reasons, of course. But I wanted to share it because it brings up a good point, and so I'll just click and talk real briefly about the key takeaway from this. Okay. So they say, "Good evening, Nick. I'm mailing my sixth contract tomorrow. It's the second parcel for a client, so 5 clients. So it sounds like she has 5 clients, 2 of which had 2 properties that were lost at sale. So 5 clients. They say, you may remember that I bought your first course. Then I began to work a list from, and I blanked that out, and selected parcels. I skip traced names, made calls to disconnected numbers, sent emails to addresses that were no more, and mailed letters that were returned with no forwarding. Then I realized that I was operating and approaching what I was doing out of fear. What if they don't answer? And if they did, and they didn't? What if they have someone else working with them? And they did. What if? And it worked against me. Then I changed my attitude. Nick does this. Nick has issues. Nick had challenges. Nick didn't give up. I'm Christian, and I began praying over the names chosen before I skip traced and or contacted. I now have people returning my call and calling as a result of second and third tier skip trace effort. And I'm hearing yes attitude, energy, belief level, confidence, God. I'm glad I chose and completed your first course. I'm glad to be a part of the 60-day course. The documents of information you provided are worth the price alone without the Zoom calls. I wish those in the course would put forth the effort to devour the information that is already there and learn. I'm in it. I'm here to stay, and I thank God that I am your student." And then, yeah. So this, and I wish I could highlight, but I can't. This second wording, the yes attitude, right here. The yes attitude, energy, belief level. This is something that, most people think this is kind of probably woo-woo and out there. And it's the concept of mindset. It's the concept of having faith over fear. Okay. And this is a critical piece of information. Whatever your belief is, it doesn't really matter if you believe in God or whatever. It doesn't matter if you're an atheist or whatever your belief is. There is something to be said about how you operate if you're operating out of a place of fear. Usually you get crappy results. And this is based on my experience. This email also just supports my experience, because I'm sharing this with you because what this person is saying is true, because I've experienced it myself. When you operate out of a place of fear, you get crappy results. When you operate out of a place of faith and confidence, you get great results. And so the reason I wanted to bring this up is, yes, you can have success just by doing, the things, by following a system and a formula. But the mindset is a very critical component of success in anything. Here's the thing, like, I get emails every day and people trying to call me asking, and they ask, does this work? Will it work for me? And the answer is yes, this does work. This is a true business. The system that I've created obviously has created results for myself and results for others. But the question is, are you going to implement what I teach you? That is the question. And when somebody tells me, hey, I'm looking to do this, I'd like to invest in this, I have no income, and this has to work. If you're in that position, I strongly encourage you not to buy the course yet. Why would I say that? Because when you are operating out of a place where you are depending 100% on it, and you're operating out of a place of desperation, that means you're operating out of a place of fear, and your results are going to be crappy, because the way you project yourself on the phone, you're going to come across as needy, you're going to come across as desperate, and people don't want to do business with needy or desperate people. So what is the solution? What I suggest people do is to save up a little, save up for the course, get in a better position, and then invest in it. Okay. That is my suggestion. If this is like, if you're investing in a program as some sort of Hail Mary pass play, I don't advise that, because you're going to be operating out of, again, a place of fear, and your results are going to be crappy. Now, for some of us, sometimes we have to put ourselves in a place of urgency. Like, for example, when I quit my job as a corrections officer, it's not like I had an overage business in place. I didn't. I just had done a couple deals and I knew it worked, but at least I knew it worked. And so I wasn't operating out of a complete sense of fear or urgency, because I knew that I could do it because I had done it before. And I personally needed to put myself in a place of discomfort in order to move forward and progress. So if you're in that situation, then by all means, use your situation to your advantage. If it creates discomfort or something, and this is going to help you, then by all means. But I hope I've made it clear that you need to be aware of your mindset when you're doing this business or any other business. Are you operating out of fear or desperation, or are you operating out of faith and confidence that it's going to work? Okay. And that mode of thinking will very much determine the type of results you get. Whether you believe in that or not, it doesn't matter. It's true. At least that's been my experience. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Because I don't talk about it too much as far as the mindset piece goes, but it is critical. It is a critical component of success in anything. So final say, choose faith over fear, choose confidence over desperation, and that will help you create extraordinary results for yourself.